So let me break down the scheme. Linear system judges Desmos and watch the lines meet. Type the equations in the intersection, make it complete. Quadratic come at me, I factor it or vertex it, or plug in the answer choices until I find the right fit. Picking numbers for their variables whenever it get abstract. Percent changes the new minus old and that's a fact. 30, 60, 90, special triangle, know every side. SOHCAHTOA when the angle and the ratio collide. Standard deviation, tell me how the data type to spread. Line up best fit on the scatter plot, I read it, stay ahead. Semicolon, join two clauses that get each end on their own. Comma special trip, yeah, but the trap I'll leave it well alone. Subject verb agreement, keep the singular in line. Dangling modifier, but put the noun right after every time. Mixing with the numbers, yeah, the grammar is a sport. I've been in the lab so long, every rule is in my court. I know the test now. Every trap, every pattern, I can show it now. Blue book open 2 modules and I own it now. Started in the dark, watch a kid turn it around. I know the test now. I know the test now. Took the thing that I feared, made it bow down. All them quiet nights finally paying loud. I know the test now. I know the test now. Say it proud. Words and context, read the run, the blink, I catch the vibe. Don't need the hardest word, just the ones that clues describe. Command of evidence, point me to the line that prove the claim. Quantitative, read the graph, the freaking data say the same. Main idea ain't the detail, it's the big point of the thing. Inference, I stay inside the text, I don't add anything. No question of what the student trying to do, I lock the goal. Match the bullets to the purpose, pick the choice, I play the role. Boundaries, I just find where the sentence start and end. Two text question, how the second author pushback could defend. Process of elimination, cross the two that's clearly wrong. Then I read the lesson close, cause close read it's where I'm strong. Time per question, budget did not move, I never stop. Mark it for review, I circle back, I answer. All started where the practice test was leaving me in tears. Put the work in every night and watch it bury all my fears. I know the test now. Every trap, every pattern, I can show it now. Blue book open 2 modules and I own it now. Started in the dark, watch a kid turn it around. I know the test now. I know the test now. Took the real thing I feared, I made it bow down. All them quiet nights finally paying loud. I know the test now. I know the test now. Say it proud.
Okay, hello everyone, welcome to another live stream tonight. I am your host, John, back at it again with another SAT live stream. I'm starting this one a little bit early tonight because, well, it's for a very good reason, which I'll get to in, I guess, a second. But yeah, this is the first live stream we've had since the August 22nd SAT, which sounds like it overall was pretty good. Not that bad. I mean, I feel like I've actually noticed less criticisms from the students of this one. This is hard to believe. It's surprising even to me, but I feel like I've heard less students telling me they felt absolutely cooked on this one than most, which I think is a good sign. I mean, that's honestly surprising. I did not think I would see the day where I actually would feel like we had a somewhat quote unquote good SAT. It probably wasn't that good, but yeah, that's good. If you took the SAT, hopefully it went well. Hopefully wasn't a complete disaster. Hopefully you were not the exception to that rule. But yeah, now we're moving on to the September SAT, which nobody really cares about. I mean, I barely even care about it really. But yeah, it's a fine SAT. You know, it's kind of just like the epilogue to the August SAT, the redo. Some might say the redo of the August SAT. For those of you who fumbled the bag on it, but yeah, pretty good stuff there. So doing the live stream tonight, going to be doing SAT questions until I get one wrong. And so the reason why I felt like I need to start the stream early tonight is because we have a new thing. You may know from the last streams we've had it where if you... Actually, also, speaking of new stuff, I now have a drawing tablet, so this is going to make it a lot easier for me to actually draw stuff. Up until this point, I was always just using the mouse for my computer, which, as you can imagine, is pretty bad since I have to actually, like, draw, like, pictures sometimes and stuff. So this is really going to be helpful. But yeah, up until now, what I was doing for the last few streams is if you super chatted, I would give you a I get one more freebie question. So if I miss one question, but somebody super chats, we get one more question in the live stream, which we can still do in this live stream. If somebody super chats, I will get one more freebie question. But we now have an additional thing with this, which is that for the people in Mission 1400 Plus, which is my program, which you can see with the link in description, there is we have this thing in there where basically it's like a reward system where the more days you study for the SAT, you earn credits, and you can use those in a bunch of different things, including like tutoring with me and like me reviewing a practice test and a bunch of other some fun stuff as well. And one thing we just added to the credit board or the rewards system tonight, or the store tonight, you could say, is if somebody spends 100 credits, I will also do a freebie question. That's another way we can unlock a freebie question. So, two ways we can get freebie questions: either if somebody sends a super chat in, or if somebody in Mission 1400 Plus uses the reward, which I think at least probably one person will tonight in Mission 1400 Plus. So that should be fun. The stream might last forever, who knows? But I made it very expensive. I made it something where it'd be hard for you to get it very easily in Mission 1400 Plus. You have to study a lot of days in order to get the freebie question. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. So I want to start the stream a bit early tonight because I'm not sure how long this is going to go. But yeah, we can see the chat here tonight. Let's bargain. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah, Mission 1400 Plus for $1. That reminds me of the thing. I'm not sure you guys have seen the Odyssey, but hopefully, maybe you guys know what I'm about to say here. But I'm not sure if you've seen the Odyssey, but that scene where he says, "Someone get these beggars out of here," and that's kind of what that reminds me of. Someone get these beggars. Okay, but not actually, but maybe. Anybody seen that scene? That was so hilarious when he says that. He said it just like such a funny way as well. But okay, yeah, let's get on to the thing for tonight. I get one freebie question in the first 5 as usual, in addition to a freebie question if somebody does super chat, or if, like I said, with the Mission 1400 Plus thing. But yeah, okay, this looks pretty simple. Okay, yeah, so we should just be able to use regular triangle angle stuff here to solve it. Yeah, let me actually move this board out of the thing. Okay. So in this case, since it must add up to 180 degrees, we can just say 2x plus 5 for the first one, plus x1 plus 10 for the second one, plus 180 minus 5x1 minus 5. Okay. Oh yeah, that whole thing must equal 180. We have 10 there. It says, what is the measure of the thing? So we say 5x1 minus 5, which says 45. Looks pretty right there. Is there any way I can check this? Part doesn't even really matter. I mean, I guess if I wanted to check that this stuff actually does add up, I guess. Oh wait, actually no. It says what is the third interior angle of the banner? So the interior one, that would be 180 minus that, right? 180 minus 45. Yeah, a triangular banner. Yeah, okay, I think that actually must be what it's saying. Okay, I mean, I guess that's fine. But okay, so 135 plus 2x1 plus 5 plus x1 plus 10. So 180. Okay, so okay, I guess almost made a mistake on that one, but I guess that's fine. Grammar. Oh, okay, so we have this thing. Yeah, it looks like 2 independent clauses, an independent clause on both sides, and also, yeah. Well, yeah, independent clause on both sides, then you just have to use a comma to surround the thing. It must be sandwiched. Okay. Okay, so we have this initial thing, V liters, that is 30% blue pigment. I guess what we could say here is basically x out of V must be equal to 0.3. Yeah, that would work. And then adds 10 liters of blue paint, which is 100% blue. Okay, and then 10 liters of paint with no blue. Okay. Okay, so yeah, then we can say here x plus, I guess, yeah, plus 10. And then if we add it at the top, it must also V plus 10. And then we also just add 10 with no blue, so that would just be plus 10 at the bottom. And then that gives us 0.4. So equals 0.4. Our leaders... Oh, we have a third situation here. Okay, so then minus R. R liters. Okay, so R liters of the entire thing is poured out. Wait, this is getting a little bit weird. So can I just calculate this first of all? And yeah, can I calculate this and then worry about the R thing? I guess so. Yeah, R liters of the mixture. How would I do that? Okay, I guess it's fine. Let me just calculate this, I guess. So if we have that being, say, y for that instead, we can just see where they intersect. So, okay, that seems like it probably is fair. So 6 would be the amount of blue, and then 20 is the total amount. And then, okay, so then it says here, okay, so after we do this scenario, the R liters are poured out and replaced with R liters with no blue. Okay, so I know we definitely must be adding... Huh, yeah. Okay, I guess it would just be the case. Okay, sure. So I guess it would be the case, like, it would be minus... Oh, okay. I think I see. So minus 0.4 times R. And then here it would just be minus R. Okay, yeah. I guess that would work. That would make sense. Yeah, okay. And then they replace it with R liters with no blue. So, okay, so I guess fundamentally you would just say plus R then as well at the bottom, so that just cancels out. So it's fundamentally just subtracting that part here. Okay, and that makes the whole thing equal 0.35. So, and we know that this would be 6, and that would be 20. So that, and then tilde that. Okay, so then the value of R, okay, I guess that probably looks like it's right. Yeah. Yeah, the stream ends as soon as I miss one, but now we have 2 ways to get freebie questions. 1, if somebody super chats, and 2, if somebody in Mission 1400 Plus, which is my school in the description, uses one of their rewards in the thing. So 2 ways we can get freebie questions, but yeah, otherwise it would end after 1 miss. Okay. Though I also do get freebie question the first 5. Yeah, there might be starting to be too many freebie questions here tonight, because I got 1 in the first 5 and then these 2 ways. But I mean, ultimately nobody's going to send a super chat, and probably like maybe 1 person will use it for Mission 1400 Plus, so probably not that bad. But okay, but yeah, back to this thing. Okay, so I mean, yeah, it's likely 5, and then okay, I the only thing I'm just trying to think is how I can check this. So if I do minus, well, okay, yeah, minus 0.4 times 5. Well, I mean, yeah, obviously I know this is going to be that, but yeah, I mean, yep, minus 5 plus 5, yeah, sure. Oh wait, what? Wait, is this plus 10 minus 5? That actually maybe does not make sense. Oh wait, no, there's plus 10. Okay, sure. Oh yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, okay. Good stuff there. Okay, we got a passage here. So it hides its busiest... Okay, so it has its busiest time before the city even wakes up. So at 4 in the morning, they're really busy. They weigh the flour. So he's like making the bread. He polishes the steel tables and feeds the starter, its sheriff. Okay, so he's like making the bread and everything by 5. By 5, the dough has risen. He folds it, turns it, folds it again. Oh, so he's like making the thing. The ovens blink awake. Okay, so it isn't describing. He divides it and shapes the loaves, sits in the baskets, 70 scores their skins in. Okay, the chalkboard. Okay, I don't think any of that really matters. I mean, I would care more about that, but I don't think it probably matters that much. The door opens and a line inches inward. The room suddenly loud when it was... Okay, so it's quiet, but there's just a bunch of stuff happening because he's making the bread. So overall structure text, I guess, yeah, it just describes like the whole process of making bread, basically. Yeah. Oh, yeah, probably that works. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's no logical reason for any of the other ones for sure. So, okay, we're on question 5. I guess this would be our first freebie. So I guess I can just go for whatever here. Okay, now we're locked in. As a reminder on the thing, yeah, we're doing questions until we get one wrong. The two ways you can get a freebie question: one, if somebody super chats, and two, if somebody in Mission 1400 Plus uses their reward. So I guess I'll keep the thing for Mission 1400 Plus on the screen so I can see if anybody uses reward thing. Okay, sure. Sounds good. Okay, let's move on with his transitions. Proportional representation, so I guess basically the amount of people in the city is the amount of representation they get. They increase in their satisfaction. Okay, so they're more satisfied once they actually feel like represented. But most of the increase occurred but most of it they already were getting happier before this even happened. So did it really affect things too much? Yeah, could account for much of the thing. So yeah, it might have just been the previous thing. Had previously been stable, satisfaction rose modestly only after their form. Okay, so I think this seems contrast. Had previously been stable, it rose modestly only after the thing. Modestly, I'm not sure if that word matters, but yeah, I think nevertheless here. But yeah, I guess it all depends on that word modestly. I mean, yeah, did they want us to consider that meaning a small increase and that it was larger otherwise? I don't think so, because it doesn't say here that it would be a large increase. But, yeah, so they say modestly, but then they say only. So, I mean, I guess we go with nevertheless here. I mean, okay, nice. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I mean, which other one could it even have been? I mean, I guess consequently doesn't really make sense, even if it was trying to focus on modestly. Similarly, I guess nevertheless actually really is the only thing that really works here. But okay, so surface area is this. Oh, and it's just asking what value of t does the surface area reach 146. Oh, okay, so this should just literally, okay, so I just literally have to say that is equal to 2 times t plus 1 squared plus 18. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess there's nothing really else here. Is there anything else? No, I guess not. Yeah, it's really just that simple. Okay, command of evidence. Okay, so warming, so I guess getting more warm if it gets more hot, and mowing. So I guess like mowing the lawn, if they affect how much the insects visit plants. Okay, so will they go more or less if there's like mowing and if it gets more hot? So some were warm, okay, so they did some where they just were warm, some where they were just mowed, and some where they did both, and some with neither. Warming and mowing would amplify. Okay, so they thought it would make it all like bigger rather than operate independently. So if there's both at the same time, it should be a bigger thing than if there's just one or the other. An independent additive model, the decline of visits. Okay, independent additive. So actually, I guess maybe I explained that slightly poorly. I guess it probably means more like the idea that it's exponentially higher when thing. It's more than the sum of its parts. So independent might have, warming might have a certain thing, and then mowing might have a certain thing. But if it's both together, it's like 5 times what even it would make sense. So the decline in visits for the combined would equal the sum of the declines. Okay, wait. Okay, so that's literally just what I just said. Okay, so yeah, so they just explained that. Okay. The researchers concluded that the results support their prediction. Okay, so they support their prediction that it decreases more when it happens. Okay, so I mean, yeah, if we look at this thing here, it's just like warmed and mowed. Okay, yeah, so that probably is, ambient, and then unmowed would be this. Then you have this increase, then this increase, and yeah, then this is a big increase, or big decrease, I mean. So, support thing, I guess just saying here that it's a lot smaller than the other one. So, mowing loan by 5 and 4. Yeah, 5 and 4, yeah. Reduced by 13 to 4 more than the sum of the, okay, that is correct. Yeah, that's probably right. Separate reduction sum to 9. The combined treatment also average 9. Well, yeah, this is dumb, the way they explain it there. Warming would lower the mode plots from 17 to 13. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't know what that's trying to say. Okay, combined treatment yielded 8 fewer visits than mowing alone and 9 fewer than warming alone. Adding these gives a 17 visit reduction. Okay, well, I mean, these are just kind of confusing me, but I mean, I think A is pretty strong here. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to get gaslit on this one. Yeah. John, what would you guess your IQ to be? Pretty high. Pretty high, I tell you. Okay, but actually, yes. Maybe. Maybe. I think it is. I think it actually is. But okay, so C that has mass of M. Okay, so we basically are just saying here Cm equals, well, yeah, I can just go solve this one by plugging stuff in. M minus 1.2 plus 8. So I could just say increase by 3.6, so C of 1 and the C of 4.6. And then how much does it... Okay, yeah, so then just... Oh, yeah, I could actually just say C of 4.6 minus C of 1. Okay, that seems pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't think that the SAT necessarily is an actual measure of intelligence, as I've said before. But I don't know. Congo Basin is losing forest cover more rapidly. So yeah, saying that the Congo be just losing a lot really fast. While Congo Basin... Okay, that maybe could work. It spans 3.7 million. Oh, well, this just conflicts with... Okay, let me just see. Let me just read it already. So spans 5.5. Congo Basin... Oh, so Congo Basin is 0.4%, so this would not be it. Oh, wait, actually, I know. Okay, I guess it would be supported. But yeah, it's probably just the fact that they don't really... Yeah, they want to highlight that it's... Okay, though it's small. Okay. Covering the Amazons thing is... Well, yeah, I mean, I think... 3.7 per... 7... So I think we probably have to go for A here just because it gives the actual data. It's larger, trees disappear twice as fast. I mean, yeah, I guess you really need the data to really like clearly show the loss of the thing. So I mean, I think this is probably what we need. I mean, it could work like that, but dang it. So, okay, that is what they wanted us. So they did not want us to use the data. Clear contrast twice as fast. I don't know, does that make sense? I mean, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, though smaller is losing its more rapidly than the thing. Okay, I guess so. Yeah, I guess that definitely is a bit clearer. Okay, sure. Yeah, sure. I guess so. I guess that makes sense. Well, okay. I guess that will be it for the live stream. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, I guess because these two down here with the thing, 0.4%. Well, yeah, I mean, those don't even... I mean, this does show a contrast where one is bigger. But, yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense for it to not be wanting against the data. It just wants to show, like what the clear difference is, like how much it is being lost at each one. So I mean, okay, I guess that's fair. But okay, yeah, that sounds pretty good for this tonight. I don't think we have any of the other freebie things here. So that'll be it for the live stream. I guess it was a short one, but I will be back here again tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. EST for another thing here. Thanks to everybody who came tonight. We have Larry, Kong, we had, I don't know, a bunch of other people who I do not know yet. But yeah. Thanks for everybody who came here tonight. I will see you guys all again tomorrow for another great stream, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Wait, how fast even was this? Wait, is it even the regular time that I start the stream? Well, I mean, I guess so. I mean, somebody said to wait. I'll see if somebody's using their thing. I actually do not know who Gerber is. I'm not sure if that's somebody in Mission 1400 Plus or not. Okay. All right, well, Larry, I'm not going to wait for you to make a decision here. If you want to spend the 100 credits to get the freebie or not, that's up to you. But I'll answer this question first. The improved transition, just to keep spamming the questions. Well, I mean, ultimately, wait, what is this thing? It's number 1 on the leaderboard? Oh, that leaderboard. Okay. But yeah, so just keep spamming the questions. Ultimately, you still need to make sure you have the right strategy for approaching the transitions. Like, you need to make sure that you're actually reading the stuff actively. You need to make sure you're always making predictions. You need to make sure that you probably should make sure that you actually know what the transition words mean and what the connections between each ones are, or for the sentences, I mean. But yeah, as long as you can do that, then ultimately it just comes down kind of just to spamming questions, I'll be honest. Okay, yeah. Wait, I'm not sure really how to do this now, because I'm not sure if somebody did actually spend credits on Mission 400 Plus. I'll update it before the next stream to make it a little bit easier for me to see this. But okay, I don't think anybody's using the credits for Mission 400 Plus to extend the stream. But I will see you guys here again tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. EST, and have a great rest of your evening as well.
Same test, same stress, different morning. It's for you, Elliot. Alarm ringing 6 a.m., mind already on the edge. Whole week I've been living on caffeine and revenge. Blue book signing that login feel like a jump scare. College board in the shadows, let's see who we cut here. Mom saying do your best, I'm trying to fake a grin. By my stomach running sprints like it's practice in the gym. Walking tests and the kids flexing with the name brands. I'm in a hoodie in my head, beefing my own plans. Proctor up front with that default no fun face. Reading rules from a script that got stuck in place. Monitor glowing, got my whole shot in the glass. Wild how a couple numbers make you question if you're last. This at SAT, yeah, it's pretty mean. Trying to judge my whole life off of tests on the screen. One shot, one run, no pause to rewind. If I panic, I'm done. If I trust, I'll be fine. Yeah, this SAT got my chest on freeze. Every second on the clock, trying to cut through me. But I've been grinding all week, now it's test a day beat. If the curve's trying to kill me, I'ma die on my feet. Muscle too loaded, little spin, hearts jump slight. If it's looking kinda tough, that just means I did it right. Algorithm trying to read me at my few last picks. Cool, I found way worse things than your math tricks. Switch to math now, Desmo sitting on the right. I don't flex along algebra if the graphs show the light. System of equations, 2 lines, 1 spot where they cross.